Let's get into the details of news. Speaking in Chennai, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval reflected on India's civilizational resilience, emphasizing the sacrifice made by ancestors to preserve its cultural and national identity. He distinguished between the concepts of nation and state, asserting that India as a nation has existed for millennia, even though the modern state was born in 1947. At the time of the independence, Doval noted India's GDP was just $20 billion, accounting for less than 1.9% of its current value, and 80% of the population lived below the poverty line. His remarks underscore the country's journey from adversity to the global prominence.
Here, obviously, I was quite reluctant. I never make public appearances. As Dr. Goenka just told me, first time I'm seeing you anywhere in a public platform in last 7 years. I don't know when was it that it was the last 7 years, but normally I never go. But firstly, my respect for Professor Kamakoti is one thing. But secondly, I had a very small message to give you. And I thought that I will take this opportunity to convey a very small message. But before that, I will have to provide you a perspective. You belong to a country, to a civilization which has been beleaguered, bled, dishonored, this thing for 1,000 years. We have suffered a lot. Our ancestors have suffered. Our pitras, as we call them, I do not know how much of the humiliation, deprivations, hardships they have undergone to keep this civilization alive, to keep this notion of the nation alive. Nation is different from a state. India as a nation had existed for millenniums. It may be a new state. Even when we got independence in 1947, our GDP was barely $20 billion. Less than 1.9% of what it is today. We had 80% population below the poverty line. And do you know, just a few years, but 2-3 years before the independence came,